kids, it's time for another episode of KittyKatGaming with your host, Mortimer!
KitKatG! KitKatG! Yay!
Hey everybody, and welcome back to another exciting episode of KittyKatGaming. We are back playing Dream Daddy, and we are still on our date with Damien. Remember, he found out that his son got in trouble at school, so we went with him to school to figure out what was happening. And we're here with Hugo, and he says, "Hey, Damien, you're here in record time. I wouldn't miss it for the world, dear friend." Wow, whatever it is, it doesn't seem like this is Hugo and Damien's first time at the My Kids in Trouble rodeo. What is it this time? This, Damien, you have to see to believe. Uh-oh. Damien and I fall into a step behind Hugo, who leads us through the busy corridors of the school. We pass by several classes in session, and I vaguely wonder if Amanda's around. Hugo eventually ushers us into a small boiler room with a flight of rickety stairs leading down into darkness. Watch your step. I can hear faint voices drifting up from the basement, and they don't sound happy. As I'm led into the depths of the school, I recall the antics I got into as an angsty middle schooler. At least I had enough sense to stay out of creepy basements. Oh shit! We find another teacher in the boiler room, tucked away in the back of the basement. With him are Lucian and Ernest, Hugo's son. Lucian has a bloody nose. Thanks for coming. I can't make heads or tails of this. I look around the scene of the crime and see a bunch of bricks and some masonry tools scattered around. What happened here? Ernest punched me. Lucian tried to kill me. What? The room falls silent. I was not trying to kill you, dumbass. I was just trying to build a brick wall around you and see what would happen. You promised me there was wine down here. You tricked me. Whoa. Wait a second, Lucian. Did you try to cast of Amontadillo Ernest? Oh my god, sorry if I totally pronounced that wrong. I'm neither confirming nor denying that. I turned to Damien and whispered to him, What's cast of Amontillado? It's a classic Edgar Allan Poe short story where a man gets his enemy drunk, lures him down to the cellar with the promise of wine and a fine vintage, then buries him alive behind a brick wall. It's a lovely story. Lovely story. So wait, Lucian, you tried to do that to him? I was curious to see how it would turn out. I wasn't actually gonna leave him there. What was the thought process here? That Ernest was just gonna sit still while you slowly built a tomb around him? Well, it worked like 20 minutes because he's an idiot, but then he realized I had lied about the wine. Oh my god. Ernest, no. And you were cackling maniacally. That sort of tipped me off. Oh my god. Ernest, 20 minutes? Dad.
Whoa.
It took you 20 minutes, son? We just did an entire 2-week unit on the cask of Amontadillo. And it took you 20 minutes to realize Lucian was leading you into an elaborate ruse? Did you even read the story? I read the first 5 pages and then I read a review of the movie.
Sweet Manchego.
That's the same thing that Amanda said, right? Like, I'm pretty sure she said the same exact thing about some other movie she had to do a project for. Hugo says, it's only 5 pages long and there is no movie. Haha, yeah, you're right. I paid Lucian to read it for me.
Know.
Actually, he didn't even pay me, so whatever you think about it, this was me teaching him a lesson. Damien and Hugo both have their heads in their hands. You guys are telling me to engage in the literature, and I did. I don't see a problem here. All right, I'm filing this under what the hell. Don't do whatever that was again. You two are both suspended for a week. Ernest and Lucian high five. Yeah, I never understood how suspension was actually a punishment because it always sounded like a dream when I was a kid in school. I never actually got suspended ever in high school, but I did sleep through a lot of classes. I was a teacher's pet. I was like a total suck up to the teachers. The teacher starts to stomp up to the stairs. Hugo, I'll cover your class. Take your son home. Mr. Bloodmarch, you too. Thank you for your mediation. We all head up the stairs and out of the school in tense silence. Lucian, Damien, and I all pile into our car and begin the drive home. Lucian immediately puts his hood up and stares out of the window angrily. I'm not going to therapy again. Aw. I know, son. It's entirely up to you whether you want to go. But I care about you, and I can see that you're struggling, so if you decide to do that, you would like to speak to a professional about your feelings, we can do that too. Oh my god, Damien is such a good dad. Maybe you can spend this next week looking for summer jobs, I know how much you want your own car. I can't believe Damien's keeping us cool. I'm impressed. Fine. Thanks for not freaking out too hard. I love you, son. Lucian continues staring out the window. Love you too. Ah, we spend the rest of the drive in relative silence. Aww. The moment we pull into the driveway, Lucian hops out of the car, slams the door, and runs inside. I didn't expect to have that conversation in front of you. He and I have a lot we need to work out. It's all right. And all things considered, Lucian's bricklaying was pretty good, so there's a silver lining. There is that, yes. All right, so we can say he's probably just going through a phase. I really admire how you handled that, or does that kind of thing happen a lot? I'm going to say I really admire how you handled that. You were a lot more diplomatic with him than I would have been. I just wanted what's best for him, and I don't think yelling at him would do either of us any favors. It really does. You're a good dad. Yeah. Oh, we got those eggplants. See you around soon? It would be my honor and my pleasure. Holy shit. Damien bows with a flourish. Classy. I come home to find Amanda curled up on the couch with a blanket watching TV. I plop down next to her. Yo, what you watching? Tiny House Hunting Brothers Extreme Edition. Ugh, I hate this show. The couple on screen bickers back and forth while standing in an extremely small house made out of recycled bottles. The Tiny House Hunting Brothers watch them with bemused expressions, both of their heads touching the low ceiling. I told you I wanted a two-bath, shabby chic cottage. This house doesn't even have a bathroom. But honey, the outhouse is only 20 yards away. It's not that bad. Oh my God. You know, I don't understand the small house fad. I mean, more power to you if you're into it, and like that's so great because it does lower your like carbon footprint and everything. But I definitely need like my space. I don't know. It's my thing. I am not pooping outside, Greg. Please don't record that and put it in something else. Why don't they just get a regular sized house? I don't know. How'd afternoon tea go? It got strange. We had to go to the school to pick up Lucian since he tried to... He lured Ernest down to the cellar with promise of fine vintage and then tried to brick him into the wall, right? How did you know that? Has everyone read the story except for me? Lucian live streamed the entire thing. Ah! What is this? Everyone live streaming things, and I've been seeing a lot of inappropriate things being live streamed lately on the news. Oh my gosh, guys, please use discretion. It's out there forever. This entire day is beyond me. But otherwise, it was a fun day, and that Damien guy is a character, but he's really good company and surprisingly diplomatic dad. I take his style. You know what? Me too. Yes, yes. Dad tip number 67, try to exercise regularly. Data complete.
That was a phenomenal date.
So between doing this and last time, I redid the date and I got S rank. So the only thing we messed up was putting back together that gargoyle, which threw me for a loop. So if you want to S rank Damien, you just do all the same stuff except you get the gargoyle thing right. So recliner, taped sports. What do these things mean? Bat? Edwardian? I guess we kind of got different points on different things. I don't see how, but interesting. Dad tip number 81, it's better to be early than late. So true. While I'm doing my afternoon word jumbles, I hear the mail truck pull through the cul-de-sac. I wonder if we got any coupons today. I love how much our character loves coupons. Holy shit. I used to be into extreme couponing, so I know that feeling. The nice mail person slides a couple letters and a large yellow envelope through the mail slot. It takes a couple of tries for them to get it in. Hey, my coupons. I take a closer look at the large yellow envelope. I lightly knock on Amanda's door. She probably has headphones on. Amanda? She yells through the door. What? I have something for you. I'm kind of busy right now. Can you come back later? Okay, just thought you'd want this big old envelope we got from HIA. Immediately, Amanda pushes her door open. Horn Institute for the Arts? I mean, if you're busy, I can come back. Father, please. I hand her the envelope, which she tears open with her teeth. That's probably bad for your teeth. She doesn't seem to hear me and spits out the piece of envelope. She pulls out the letter and unfolds it. And the suspense is killing me. This is her dream school. Amanda's face is unreadable. I can't believe this. Oh, honey, it's okay if you didn't. I got in! Oh my God, I swear to God, Amanda is just like straight up Vernon. Oh, I got in! Amanda tosses a letter aside and gives me a big hug. Congrats, sweetie, that's amazing. I'm so proud of you. She pulls away and looks at the letter again. Oh my god, I really can't believe I got in. Well, of course you got in. You're a great student. You nailed that interview and your photography is incredible. Wait, Dad, I know this one's really expensive and it's so far away. I think for a moment, HIA was one of the more expensive schools that Amanda applied to, but I know she had her heart set on it for the longest time. It'll be tough, but we're gonna make it work. Really? Of course. Amanda hugs me again. Thanks, Dad. Okay, sweetie, we're celebrating tonight. Dinner, your choice, wherever you want. Wherever? Amanda and I walk along the bayside, tearing into our foil-wrapped burritos from a nearby food truck. You could have chosen anywhere in Maple Bay. Cost was not a determining factor. Please, Dad, you know I'm a simple gal. Just give me a Rito with a view. Oh my god, it's Vernon. I can't say I'm mad. Amanda and I sit on a patch of grass and watch ships lazily through the bay. And the dorms are right near a bunch of cafes, and there's all these galleries nearby, and there's a discount if you bring your student ID, and Amanda, slow down, you're gonna choke on your burrito. I know, I'm just excited. Did I mention that students get their own studio space, and once they're seniors, and we all get a professional photo editing software for free? It's nice to see Amanda so enthusiastic about HIA, but I wish she wouldn't do it between bites of her burrito. I thought I taught her to chew with her mouth closed. Such a dad thing. I wonder who my roommate's gonna be. You take a survey online, and when they match you with someone with a similar major and interest, I bet we're gonna be best friends. Craig and I were. A good roommate can be a lifelong friend. But don't get me started on bad roommates. Oh no. I'm just kidding. We didn't have a bad roommate. Our only other roommate was a puppy that Craig brought home one night. We spent a semester fabricating a story about our new foreign exchange student who had a really bad cough and it sounded exactly like a dog's bark. Carl ruled. Oh, they let you have an animal? They let you have animals in the dorms? If you get a note saying you need one, I bet I could forage one. I think I'd get a rabbit, or maybe a snake, or maybe both. Would the snake eat a rabbit though? Oh boy, I think I'll leave that up to you. She's so excited. I don't want to disappoint her, but I need to be real for a second. So you know, I had that talk with Mr. Vega. He didn't tell you about the dumpster fire, did he? What? No? I don't want to put a damper on the good news, but I need you to knock it out of the park with these last few months of school, okay? If you really want to go to Horns, we need that scholarship money. I know you can do it. Okay, I promise I'll try harder. I pat her on the back. Think you can handle a 14-hour drive to come home from the holidays? There's gonna be some treacherous ice roads to cross. And don't even get me started on the paranormal occurrences. Well, it'll be worth it if I get to see you. My eyes immediately well up with tears. Oh, Dad, don't cry. Sorry, I'm just very, very proud of you. You're all grown up now. You're such a good person, and I hope you know how important you are to me. Dad, stop. You're gonna make me cry too. It's too late, honey. It's happening. Dad, I can't get tears on my burrito. It's gonna taste sad. I pull Amanda in for a hug and kiss her on the forehead. Love you, kiddo. Love you too, Pops. Ugh, it's too cute.
Welcome.
Too wholesome. Can't handle it. Next time on KittyKatGaming, maybe we'll go on another date with Damien. I don't know. Let me know down below what I should do and who I should go on a date with. And please be sure to hit that subscribe button so you guys don't miss it. And I'll see you guys all next time. Bye, everybody.